6 matches in a row under Jim Jeffries, but they started Saturday's game against Dundee United, having lost their last 5 and in against the United team, which was unbeaten in its last 10 games. It was United's longest unbeaten run since a 17-match stretch under Tommy McLean over 10 years ago. Killie had been saving players for this one, having made changes for the midweek trip to Celtic. Back came Hamill, Ford and Hay in defence, and Fernandez and Salmon returned up front. United unchanged, so that meant Sandaza and O'Donovan still the front two in a side which, despite its excellent recent run, had only won once on the road in the SPL so far this season. The commentary from Bill Leckie.
There's the cross, a good one for O'Donovan. Keeper's lost it, Sandaza's not there. Robertson out as far as Conway. Killie all over the place. Oh, and he's blasted it over. Ah, the swirling ball. Alan Cole never got to grips with it. Maybe the last chance for Killie to get into the box. Beautiful play by Meritoul into the box. It's a penalty. It was a magnificent turn by the Moroccan. And as he stepped inside Gomez, down he went. Ewan Norris in no doubt. It's Jamie Hamill, Zaluska. Right down the middle. Expertly taken from the spot by Jamie Hamill. And out quickly, and a chance for James Fowler to break. 2 strikers ahead of him, one of them is Fernandez, well watched by Lee Wilkie. Gallops forward, now Sandaza in space. Attacking forward, goes inside, back out onto the left foot. Side net. Took it back onto his stronger side. Smashed the ball wide. Cushion ball off to Meritoul. It's away from Flood. Off to Bryson. Good ball. Fernandez. He outside him. Only Salmon in the middle at the moment. Can he find him? Yes, he can. It's just dropped beyond him. Fowler. Round the back, that's Fernandez! It was coming, and they've got it! Fowler to the byline. Fernandez peeled off. Excellent finish. Killie double the lead. Into the box towards Salmon. That's Pascali. Came to him so quickly. And anywhere else, and Zaluska had no chance. Gets to it, across the byline. Killie survived for the moment. There's Scott Robertson. The goal's opened up for him. Well, United screamed for the penalty. They're absolutely sure John Daly was flattened in the box as Robertson cut the ball back, but surely Robertson should have been shooting for goal.
The balance of the side was right today, and you know, against a good team who've been flying in third place, so you know, they must get a huge confidence boost for the fact that how well they played, because they certainly were the better side today and deserved to win.
And John Daly got pushed to the ground twice blatantly, but the problem of course is that there was that many, you know, people in the penalty box, and I had a word with the far side official and asked if he'd, you know, he said he couldn't see anything, you know, just so many bodies inside the box. I saw it from where I was, but that was, and unfortunately I didn't have a flag in my hand, I would have put it up. I've been saying every week that there's a coat of paint between the teams, you know, and if you don't perform up near your maximum, then you can lose any match, and you know, that was the case today.
Well, Jim Duffy was at Rugby Park, and Jim, we spoke on the midweek edition of the full SPL about Kilmarnock saving players for this match because Jim Jeffries didn't really feel he could take anything at Celtic Park. The tactics have worked.
Yeah, and he was 100% proved correct. His job was to get the best result for Kilmarnock and not look about Celtic's situation. And when I saw the team yesterday, I tipped Kilmarnock to win because they've got their strongest team back on the pitch, and when everyone's fit, they're a very good side. United went at their best, there's no question about that. But Kilmarnock definitely deserved to win the match, and their second half performance was exceptional.
They took the lead from the penalty spot. How did you see it?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's an absolute stonewall penalty. Magnificent skill from Till, and he just steps over, and Gomez just plants his legs, and it's an easy decision. for the referee. I think Ewan Norris is the referee yesterday, but what a lovely little turn that is, and a little step over, and look at Gomez, just leaves your leg there, no question about that. That's the easiest decision we've had all weekend for a referee, and Jamie Hamill just smashes it right down the middle. We've seen a couple of misses like that hitting the goalkeeper's foot, and he just gets away with it, but that was right on half-time, and it just changed the team talk, I think, at half-time for both managers. Jim Jeffries relaxed, and Craig Levein had to maybe up the tempo for his team.
Was there any sign of United getting back into the game? I mean, Craig Levein said afterwards his players were tired.
Well, I mean, obviously, Craig said he deliberated over making some changes, but he stuck with the tried and tested, which have been giving him some great results. I think that would be doing a disservice to Kilmarnock. I think Kilmarnock played very well, and Taul and Fernandes in the second half were, you know, they were different class. Taul was a joy to watch. He went through a whole repertoire of tricks, but they all come off.
One of the best goals of the weekend, without a doubt, coming up for Kilmarnock's second, Jim.
Yeah, the build-up play was great, and then James Phillips there. Paul Dixon, a little bit naive, jumping in there. Fernandes, great presence of mind, just to pull out of the area there with the two big centre-backs going, and a lovely little left footer into the top of the net there, and that wrapped the points up there at 2-0. But the whole build-up for that goal was typical of Kilmarnock in the second half. And
of course, the suggestion before the match that Jim Jeffries had never lost 6 games as Kilmarnock manager, he wasn't going to allow it to happen, was he?
No, the team were right up for it. I said the first 40 minutes was nothing happening. But just before half-time, Kilmarnock started to get a grip in the game, and as I said, in the second half in particular, you know, they put their foot to the floor and really expressed themselves.
Craig Levein thought Dundee United should have had a penalty. Jack, you have a look at this. I know you weren't at the game, but what did you make of it?
Having seen it for the first time there, Jim, my first thought is it's not a penalty. I think, first of all, John Delia was claiming for one just before it, I think. Gets back to his feet, and I think it's more of a coming together with Willie Gibson than anything else. There's not a great deal of contact in there. I think if it's against me, then I wouldn't be happy, but similarly I can see why you claim for it. Jim?
No, Craig's obviously his tangerine specs on there, and you can understand from his point of view, he's desperate to try and get himself back into the game, and from the dugout side, it may have looked like a more of a significant push, but there was a hand on the back. I don't think that's a penalty.
OK, guys, thank you very much indeed. 2 games, all of that. Celtic maintain a 4 points lead over Rangers at the top, with Hearts, as we said, now third, 10 points further back, and Kilmarnock back up to 5th, 3 points behind Dundee United. Falkirk up to 8th, and St Mirren and Hamilton still the bottom 2.